In this video, I am going to show you how to work a fair isle. The fair isle is great when you are creating things like little pictures or objects such as flowers or animals. It's good when you want to just create a color variation. In this particular one, I've created these little diamonds just to kind of show you how to do this. You can do a fair isle with as few as 2 colors or even up to 5 colors. And I will show you how I hold my strands of yarn. When you're knitting with more than 2 colors, sometimes it's not always together, but you can always kind of figure it out. I like to take my first one and my main color rather in my right hand, and then the contrast color in my left hand. I don't normally continental knit, I like to throw, but this is a fair isle is quite fast. You'd be surprised how fast a fair isle is, but I'm going to show you. So I wrap that around my pinky. I wrap this one around my index finger. So I grab it like this and kind of twist and then hold. But I'm going to show you how to carry the yarn behind and a little technique to kind of grab it. I like to do it every 3 stitches, and if you stay consistent, even though let's say your 4th stitch, you've got 4 stitches and then you're changing, I will still carry it that 3 stitches over and then knit the next one with the contrast color or whichever color, because it just it keeps the tension consistent. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another diamond row, and as you can see, it's just kind of staggered in between. So I'm going to knit a couple. I've got both of them right here, so I would knit to that middle, which is going to be right here. I think this very next one. And then I have, like I said, around my pinky, but I take this finger and I hold it there. And don't worry about stretching your stitches. You need to kind of knit this a little loose, because the tighter you knit with a fair isle, that hat will be super tight. And now I'm gonna just go to the next one, which is over here. And I'm gonna knit 1, 2, and now I'm gonna knit the 3rd, but I want to carry this contrast color over before it gets too far behind. And what I do is I kind of keep it up on my finger and I push through. You see how it's through both. So the needle is under both strands. I wrap my main color around, but then I remove the contrast color. And as you can see, now that contrast color is right here next to me. And then I have a couple more to do, so you will continue, and as you can see, I'm gonna put this main color right around that contrast color. And you can just kind of give it a little pull, but again, not too hard. And now I'm right here to where I can grab that yarn again and get ready for the point of the diamond. So I'm gonna go ahead and knit over to that spot again. So 1, 2, again, now I'm on the 3rd stitch. I go under both, just like that. Wrap the main color, which is what I'm going to use, and remove the contrast. And now I'm going to, now I did 3. However, I'm still working the main color. Keep going. You'll see it's still grabbing it. And now I want to grab that contrast color. Sorry. Now, what I want to do, I like to usually keep my main color in my right hand because it's more like a dominant color. However, let's just say your main color was in the left, because I want to show you how to do that. So I'm going to put my main color, still working the main color, and show you how to do it the opposite way. So if I needed to carry my main color further. So I'm going to go ahead and knit a few. 1, 2, and now I'm on my third, but I want to carry my contrast that is in my right hand. And what I'm going to do is I don't go under like I did the first time. I take this and I wrap it around. Then I grab my main color like I normally would, but then I'm going to remove the contrast color. And now my contrast color is sitting right here with me. I'll do it again on this one just so you see how I did that. And go over one. So again, wrap that as if you're going to knit it, and then, but don't, and then wrap the other color that you are actually going to knit, and then remove that contrast color off. And then again, it's right there. And that's how you would carry it over in a Fair Isle. It's super easy, super fun. I didn't think I'd be able to do it because it involved continental knitting. However, I guess since my right hand was still working what it needed to do, my left hand just followed along, and it works out great. Again, it's actually pretty fast when you're knitting with two colors like this, and it's super fun. It makes beautiful fabric, as you can see. You can do a main color on some things and then do a multicolor yarn in between, and then it kind of gives it more depth, like as if you've used multiple colors. So it's pretty fun what you can do with the Fair Isle, and that is how you knit with Fair Isle. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.